So this is the zucchini guy that we got out of our garden. So I'm going to cut the tips off. Then I'm going to quarter it to get it ready to go in the Flex Plus food processor on a fine grate. This is what I meant, that I was going to chop the ends off and get it cut to fit the food processor. I have my Flex Plus food processor attachment getting ready here. I'm going to make a zucchini banana bread, and because I want to do the zucchini in here, one of the ingredients is chopped walnuts. So I put the blade in there and have the walnuts, half cup of walnuts measured. And then I'm going to put the lid on over here where I can see it. Lock it into place. And then this is the motor pack. So I'll put that on. I'm going to lift the camera because I had it sitting on the little hopper thing that goes on there. Alright, so turn the camera this way and I hope it will turn out. So I have, I'm going to quit doing that so fast, put the battery pack on, and then there's a safety under here that I'm going to push right there. So I don't know. I really don't want them. I don't know. I better chop them better than that because hubby don't like them, or the walnuts in the banana bread at all. But my grandson does, so I should do it. My grandson does. So that's how I did that. I'll turn it around here. See, this is made definitely for left-handed people, so you can see what I was doing. The plus minus for this speed is right here. The safety was back here, so I'd push the safety on, and then when I wanted more power, I would click that, and then didn't hit the safety. See how the lights come on? And then just take it off. I think that looks pretty good for the walnuts. So I'm going to take the motor pack off, put these in a bowl, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the walnuts earlier, and I wanted to show you a half cup of walnuts that I had, and I threw them in here and processed them. Still made half a cup of chopped walnuts, just for your information. So now I'm going to put this back on the center, and I have this blade that has a deeper side and a finer side. Since my husband's not real keen on the zucchini banana bread, I'm going to do it on the finer side. So I got my blade in like that, and then I have to put my lid on, which, okay, I'm going to put you on hold a minute and be back. So I locked the lid on there, pinched my finger too, it hurt. And I'll put the battery pack on. I turned it around this time because I want to do it right-handed. I am horrible doing anything left-handed. So, let's go ahead, start this process. I'll get a chunk of zucchini, stick it in there, hit the safety, hit the power. Okay. Then I'll put the next piece in. show you how it's fast it's going down through there. Oops. And, well, I think you get the gist of it. Look how fine that it is shredding that zucchini. So I'm going to finish up here and then I'll show you when it's done. That's how it came out for the blade. So I'm just going to lift this out and set it here and then let you see how fine it, look at that. Now he shouldn't complain about the zucchini being that thin in the banana bread. So I'm going to measure out, I believe I need 2 cups of zucchini, well 1 cup. So I'm going to measure that out and then probably put any that I have left over, I'll measure it and probably freeze it. But I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, just wanted to show you, because I kind of drained the zucchini, but how much liquid is in zucchini. It's 1 zucchini. So I squeeze dried my zucchini. So I got 1 cup and then I have actually got 2 cups total. So I'm going to put 1 in the freezer because I really don't feel like doing 2 banana breads tonight. And then that way I can just continue and show you the video. Okay, for this part of the recipe, I'm going to mash the bananas, but I'm going to use the immersion blender in this part. This attachment comes with a Flex Plus also, and there's also a mixer attachment, which I won't be using tonight, but believe me, it gets its fair share. Now, if you would happen to make like whipped cream or a milkshake or something like that in here, and have leftovers, it comes with a lid so you can seal it and put it away. So I think that's cool. And then your measurements, I don't know if you can see them. It's really hard to see, but the measurements are on the side of the cup, so I'll know when I have my 1 cup of bananas. So I'm going to start with 2 bananas, and then I'll try to sit you on here so you can see the Flex Plus do its magic. Okay, I have you sitting in my egg crate and I have the 2 bananas in here. I really think it's going to take 3, but I'll click together the motor component of the Flex Plus. Okay. So click the battery in, put the immersion blender down into the bananas. And you can see that. Ah, there. I'm sure you don't need to see me hit the safety and all that in the motor. And let me speed up my power here. I hope you see the mosh. It definitely does a quick mosh. And there's my phone on cue. Okay, I have to call my mom back. But I added another banana because that wasn't quite a cup. So we'll just stick it in there. So that's blended. Now, this recipe also, take the battery pack off. This recipe also asks for 1 egg, which I have to lift the camera. And I'm going to throw my egg right in here with the bananas. Bananas. Okay. Oh, I would have told my grandkids to put that in a bowl in case you get a shell, but being they're not up here, I'm going to do it this way. And then I'm using the double strength Madagascar vanilla. So the recipe calls for half a teaspoon, or a teaspoon, but I only use half a teaspoon with the Madagascar because it is potent. So there's that. And let's see what else. Bananas. Okay, I gotta get my oil out. One moment. Have my oil, had to dump my zucchini out, so I had my measuring cup because I have everything ready to go in the dishwasher. So I'll measure out half a cup of oil, which is very easy to do with our easy to read measuring cups. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump that oil right in here too. So it's like I'm serious about this now. Okay, then I'm just going to take the immersion blender, stick it down in there, put the battery pack on, hit the safety, and let it blend these things together. You can see how quick that's happening. If I did it by hand, it would be able to. Okay, that is very well blended. Take the battery pack off. Put this over here. And look at that. It's actually thawing. There's my phone again. Okay, but it's actually thawing. It's probably my aunt now. So one moment again. This is our 4-quart blue mixing bowl. I love it. But I measured out 1.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of our Cinnamon Plus. It's only available in the fall. And half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'll just do a quick stir together on these and get ready for the wet ingredients. Okay, let's try. I don't know if I missed anybody's phone calls. You know, I mean, I'm sure I have more. But I add those wet ingredients, the bananas, the eggs, the vanilla. I'm going to add that and the oil to the mix. And then I'm just going to stir it till it's just moist. And, you know, not totally mixed, but semi-mixed. And just, once again, I'm holding the camera. Whoops. Holding the camera and trying to stir. I was going to have my grandson do this, but his papa took him to the garage. It's like, hey, I need somebody to be up here helping me. Okay, so I think that's partially. Let me give it a good stir. Sorry. Okay. All right. So once this is mixed, then that grated zucchini is going in. 1 cup and a 1/2 cup of walnuts. And that'll get stirred in also. And then I have my my loaf pan, the stone loaf pan, and that's what I'm going to bake this in. So to save my arm, I'm going to go ahead and finish mixing it. This is how, as far as I want to go with blending my batter. I have oiled my loaf pan using my silicone pastry brush. Just put a little oil in there and then flip it around. And then I'm going to take my bowl scraper. This is from the bench and scraper set. And I'll scrape my batter into the loaf pan. But I'm not going to do that one-handed, so take my word for it. So here is the batter in the baking stone. Back here is a nice clean bowl, and I mean this scraper really scrapes it clean. So now I'm going to put it in the oven and prop my feet up and return all these phone calls. Just turned out this perfectly browned zucchini banana bread. There's the pan. So I'll turn it over here. It is hot. There's the top. It smells so good. Can't wait to try it. We'll let you know how it was.